What's up, air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's your weekly reading. If you want a personal reading, that's linked in the description below. Until then, let's just jump into the reading. Shall we? We shall. Let's do it. What the fuck? Wow. 8 of Cups. First card out. 3 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse. I think you guys are embarking on a new journey. You may not even realize it, or you may not even know where you're headed, right? But there's a lot of like walking away from the past of the things that you may be reliving, like past cycles you may be reliving, or old habits or ways of being that you're just leaving behind. And you're not sure of what your future, with this 3 of Wands in reverse, you're not sure of what your future is going to look like. But there's almost a sense of like you knowing that you have to do this. It almost feels like walking into the unknown. I wouldn't be surprised if the Death card came out. There's a transformation that is happening here. You guys may not even, I know, I don't feel like you don't realize you're reliving old dried up patterns and traumatic patterns. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the 4 of Swords upright. You guys really need to heal. There's a lot on your plate. And I can tell you this, with these 2 cards coming out back to back, you're giving a lot of you're giving yourself away to other things, people, entities, whatever, and it's not going to last. Like, it's not, whatever you're doing is not sustainable, and it's like the ball is getting ready to drop, because you've either taken on too much, either monetarily. I feel like for some of you guys it could be monetarily, like you're taking on other people's bills, let's say, and you're juggling all of this stuff, and you're about to reach a point where you're no longer going to be able to juggle all of this stuff. You're going to drop the balls because you have to, because you have to walk away from this sort of behavior. Because this sort of behavior is the repeating cycle. You repeating the behavior over and over and over again in different fucking relationships, in different areas of life, is you repeating the cycle of trauma. And so it's up to you to finally embark on your journey. And I don't feel like you have a clear vision of what your future is going to look like, because I do feel like intuitively you guys know that this is not sustainable. You can't sustain a future relationship, let's say, with somebody where you're doing all of the work, or you're taking on all of the burden, and the other person just sits back and like kind of allows that to happen. Even if it's the financial burden, you can't sustain that happily. You can do it for the rest of your life, practically, but you won't be happy doing it. And so there is a level of rest, relaxation, meditation, going into your own solitude even, in order to heal these wounds and these patterns, and stop yourself from continuing the cycle over and over and over again. And you're so on autopilot with your relationships and doing this that I don't even think you guys realize you're doing it. Or if you do realize you're doing it, you don't realize it's a fucking problem. The moon in reverse is at the bottom of the deck. A lot of things are going to be exposed. A lot of secrets, a lot of things you've been keeping secret are going to be exposed and coming to the forefront. Either this is your suppressed emotions that are coming to the surface, that need to come to the surface so that you can release and heal. It's a lot of things you've been bottling up, a lot of emotions and feelings that you guys have been keeping at bay, and again, keeping secret. Oof. Nine of Swords, Strength, Four of Cups, two fours. It's all about, fours are all about stability. You guys might not be able to rest right now. Like, you guys might quite literally be having a hard time sleeping or resting your brain, because maybe you're figuring out, like, okay, how do I leave? How do I leave this behind? How do I do this? In this Strength card, not only is she calming herself, but she's also facing a specific direction and kind of knows that the direction she's taking is the right one, but there's a calmness in it. Like, her and the Lion are kind of looking both out into that direction, right? So there's almost a knowing of which way or what to do. You have to quiet your ego a little bit. That's what the Strength card is about. The Strength card is about quieting the ego, so that, and the ego is in charge of our fears and our imposter syndrome and our doubts and all of that. The ego is what kind of puts that in our brain, right? So it's, and the Lion is that ego, but she's quieting the ego. She's quieting and taming the ego so that she can intuitively tell herself which way she needs to move forward. Some of you guys are not opening your eyes to either relationships that are around you. Like, there could be people around you that genuinely care about you and love you and want to see what, you know, or maybe a specific person who genuinely cares about you and loves you. And you're so deep in this, like, mental headspace and contemplative space that you're not seeing it. You're not accepting the love. If it's not that, it's the opportunity, some sort of opportunity. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There you are, Queen of Swords. and the Ace of Wands. The King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You guys need to take action. Inspired action. And like forge ahead. And trust your own visions. Trust your own inspirations. You guys also need to think independently and kind of take your emotions out of things right now, you know? Express clearly and concisely. When this card comes out, she knows how to articulate what her needs are. Yes, she fucking does. And maybe there are situations where you're needing to do that. Express clearly, concisely what it is you need and expect. The Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you guys could be having anxiety because either your destiny is being controlled right now, or you're just experiencing a downturn. A series of unfortunate events that's been happening. I can tell you this, if you don't take matters into your own hands and release these cycles, you will continue to experience these feelings and shitty events. So, yeah. A new start is coming. We love to see it. But again, when the new moons happen, we've already released with the full moon, right? We've already released the energy we need to release, the old patterns, and so we are ready for that new start. You are in this place where you still need to do the releasing and the healing and spend the time for yourself. Yeah, conclusions are within reach. There's an ending that's happening. I'm surprised I didn't get the death card, because it feels like a major transformation that you will be undergoing. Yeah, that's it. I love you guys very much, and I will see you guys next week. Peace out.